I'm Larry Lawton, former jewelry store robber. I have stolen over $15 million worth of diamonds and jewelry throughout the east coast of the United States. Ask your questions. How did you get started in jewelry theft specifically? The first jewelry store theft was staged. It was done to get jewelry insurance. The store owner wanted to get robbed. The mafia organized it for me, and I knew where the main pieces would be in the safe. I knew there would only be one person in the store. I knew the owner wouldn't be there. I had to pull it off so that by myself would be there. I had to pull it off so that, it looked like a real robbery. And in fact, it actually was, because the employee in the store didn't know anything about it. Anyway, the first robbery was staged, and that's how I got involved in the jewelry industry. I saw and was shocked at how much money there was in that industry. But I wouldn't recommend you do it. How did the thought of being caught affect you? Did the thought motivate you, that is, add to the thrill, or make you think about quitting? I didn't realize I was going to get caught. I knew I was going to get caught sooner or later. Everybody knows they're going to get caught. Any robber with half a brain knows he'll get caught eventually if he keeps doing it. Even the FBI asked me, "Why did you keep doing it?" They asked me, "Why did you keep doing it? You had money. You could have enjoyed your life. You had your own limousine, your own horses, your own yacht. You had everything. You had houses. Why did you keep doing it?" It was so exciting. There was no doubt about it. There was an adrenaline rush. It's hard to explain. I've tried every known substance, but nothing can compare to what you experience when you steal something. I've always been curious how plausible a scenario of robbing a jewelry store during a blizzard using snowmobiles as a getaway vehicle would be. While working as a robber, did you ever consider such an option? In your opinion, is it a viable option, or am I watching too many movies? I don't think it's even a plausible option. Where would you go? Snowmobile? What about the tracks? Where would you go? On a snowmobile? What about footprints in the snow? I think the police would follow you. I don't think that kind of getaway would work. You'd have to blend in among the regular people, and who knows how many snowmobiles would be on the trail. I've done robberies during bad weather. Bad weather can be beneficial because, for example, during heavy rain or snow, fewer people will be running and walking near the store. The police may be out because of an accident or something else. So the weather actually matters. But as far as a snowstorm is concerned, I wouldn't think, okay, I'd rather wait until there's a snowstorm. And snowmobiles? No, that would be more suited for James Bond movies. No, it doesn't happen in reality, but you keep watching the movies. Do you still have any money left, or was it confiscated when you were arrested? Not only did I not have any money left, I got out of jail with a debt of $67,000. The government confiscates everything you have, and that's fair. I don't hold it against anybody. Clearly, I made most of my fortune illegally. That is, I didn't deserve the money. And they also do what's called restitution. They're doing what's called restitution. They have to make restitution to some of the victims. Most criminals don't have any money left. It's an old misconception. Stashed money. Of course, everyone wishes they had stashed the money away, but no one does. In fact, I don't know if you've ever heard of John Gotti. He was a famous gangster. I even knew him. And John Gotti said to all his gangsters, "If you set a goal to earn your retirement or start saving money, I will kill you." Gangsters never retire, and the more you have saved, the more reason you have to rat on your own. I don't rat on my own. People always say, "You must have stashed some of the money." No, I didn't. I wish I had. I hate to say that. I wish I hadn't done that. I hate to say that. But what's done is done. I got out of prison with no money at all, and now I have to work hard. That's just the way it is in the underworld. What were your thoughts when you finally got caught? Wow, what a question. I guess I was relieved. Like a heavy burden had been lifted off my shoulders. Although, at first when I got caught, I didn't know if it was a serious arrest or not. I didn't know if they only knew about one crime, or if they had linked all the crimes together. Because I robbed over 20 stores. I didn't know what they knew, so I thought I can get out what they knew. So I thought I can make bail, but I couldn't bail out. When I found out, I felt something, and believe it or not, it was a sense of relief. You must have an impressive skill set. How did they help you enter the criminal world? I think the most useful of my skills are organizational skills. Naturally, the ability to plan things out is very important, but you have to pay attention to detail. I'm very detail-oriented, and that skill is honed over time. And the more you practice that skill, the better you become. You start to get better at how to survey a place. You start to pay attention to how to survey a place. You start paying attention to everyone who comes and goes, whether there are police in the area, who the local letter carrier is, and whether he delivers mail on schedule. When customers come in. All of these things require attention to detail, and I think nerve control is also among my skill set. I'm very good at handling pressure and nerves. Not all people can do that. A small example to understand. One guy decided to try his hand at this. Said he could work with us and participate in a jewelry store robbery. It didn't work out. He really panicked. Whenever I took a rookie on a case, I always tried to leave an extra second to cover myself if something went wrong. And sure enough, something went wrong. He panicked. That way. And of course, something went wrong. He panicked. He should have come for me, but he didn't. He just walked away. You know, people asked me, why didn't you kill him when he ditched you in that situation? I actually kind of guessed he didn't have the guts. You have to have good nerve control, you have to have courage, and you have to be able to stay calm under pressure. And if you have those skills, naturally you'll be good at the profession you chose. Unfortunately, I chose the wrong profession.